I moved to Pittsburgh, we lived in an all-white community, so the school that I applied for a position was a small white college. Then we moved to New Hampshire, another small white college. And then coming to UT, let me say Austin. I was interested once again in being in higher education. There were no job openings over at Houston-Tillotson when I first got here. And then a job opened here at UT, and so I jumped at the opportunity to come in to the campus. But to be in Black Studies now and teaching predominantly classes with Black students, even though my class is quite integrated, it's actually just worth getting up in the morning and being able to seriously to teach Black students in particular their history and what it means to be Black and how important it is to be Black, because I think that's one of the things that makes us who we are. And once we learn our history, I think it makes us better people, better teachers, better women, better men. Everything about us, I think, changes. You stand up straighter, you speak better, you speak clearer, because you know the true history of America and the role that we played in building America.
Watching her do her job and coming in and happy every day and seeing her feel good about what she's doing made me want to feel good about what I was doing, and so I think it was an inspirational thing for me. I ended up in the same building as her, but it made me want to find something that I love and find the steps to get there.
One of the reasons that I wanted to teach a class about the Black integration of UT is because when I first came to the university, I looked around and the numbers were not high. Actually, they are not now either, but what I was interested in was being able to work with Black students. And in orientation, someone told me about Almetris Duran. And Almetris Duran had written a book on the Black integration of UT. And I said, where is this book? And so someone gave me a copy of the book. And I read the book, and I think I read it that night. And the next day I came in with a plan that I wanted to incorporate that book into the class that I was teaching.
She places a lot of emphasis on Mama Duran. Like every class you're going to take from her, you're going to learn something about Mama Duran.
And then I had the opportunity to meet her. She, of course, had left the university, had moved to California, and she came back for a banquet. As a matter of fact, she started the first program over in the admissions office of recruitment of Black students. And she came back for the banquet, and so they called me in the office because they knew I utilized her book in my class, and introduced me to her and talk about being humbled in front of this lady. And I just was mesmerized by her actually just being able to meet the person. She said to me, do you see that box right there? So there was a box on the floor, and I said, yes, ma'am. And she said, well, open the box. So I opened the box, and in the box was Ebony magazine and Jet magazine. And she said, when I was here, I would always distribute these magazines to the Black students because she thought it was important that the students got to see some Black people and what they were doing in regards to their careers and lifestyles. And she says, I want you to take this box and I want you to distribute these to Black students. And I said, yes, ma'am, I will certainly do that. And so when she walked away, I picked that box up, I took it to my office, and then the next day, I went over to see the students who were part of the African American Culture Committee and started distributing those magazines.
First time I met Miss Burt, I was like, oh, you're a mom. Mom. Like just Mama Burt. Like that's just the first impression of her because it's just, she's gonna be there for you whenever you need her. She's gonna do everything she can for you. But there's just this Black mom about her where you're just like, she's just not gonna take some crap.
People say that I'm like a mother figure to them, and actually that's what people used to say about Mama Duran. That's what they called her, Mama Duran. And okay, so at first I was a little uncomfortable with that, but I understand it. I love my mom, and so my mom did great things to make me the person that I am. And so I think I take those things and I do the same things with them.
I think the first time I saw her, I think she snapped at some football players in class, like one of our first days in class. And I was just like, oh, yeah, that sounds like, I just felt or just kind of confirmed that, like there might be some students that be like, oh, Miss Burt's tough or Miss Burt's rough, but it's really like, no, Miss Burt just really wants what's best for you, and if you're just not so bullheaded as to think that you don't know everything, and that somebody's actually looking out for you on the campus, like she's really there for you, and she's gonna put you straight, but you need you to go straight, but I think that's good. I think that people need that in their life.
So there's encouragement, there's some lashing sometimes if they don't do what they're supposed to do. I nurture, but I'm also strict. As a matter of fact, someone said to me one time, because I am hard, I tell you like it is, but they know I love you. I love them. I'll give you a hug, but I certainly will spank you when you need to be spanked and encourage you when you need to be encouraged.
And I think that's the impact that someone like Ms. Burt has on a lot of students is you might not realize kind of what you're taking away from that relationship in the moment, but it has a really lasting effect on people.
I have pictures up in my office, and these are brief, of the students and going through graduation with them. But yeah, I get their pictures and I keep them. There's so much, I don't have enough space to put everything up. But they have enriched my life as much as I have enriched theirs. So yeah, this is like a museum in here. It's kind of interesting. So they have the saying here, what happens here changes the world. At first I thought, what is that? That's true. What I have done is I have accumulated all this information on the students who have graduated, and they are certainly changing the world. People are they're everywhere. They're in politics, they're teachers, they're doctors, they're lawyers, they're entrepreneurs. They're the best. Yeah. I am passionate about black folks on the campus. I'm passionate about increasing the number of black faculty, increasing the number of black students. And so that's my passion. My passion is, and making these 4 years or whatever that they're here, the best that they could be. Because I considered my 4 years at Morgan State the best.